Hi guys, so in this video I'm going to describe how I would lose 2 stone if I needed to as fast as possible before the next summer, before my summer holiday coming up in like 8 weeks. Say I had 8 weeks to go and I need to lose 2 stone. This is what I would do. This is basically our 8 week body transformation program manifesto. Do this, follow the guides, and you'll be there. Okay, and if you need more help, then you can click on the link in my description with the free 4 week coaching program, and you can get in there. So you can either screenshot everything that I'm going to put up here, the pictures, take screenshots of the video, or you can click on the link in the description and you can get it sent straight to your email and it'll be ready for you to use like that. So if it's you're like this, feeling like this, you're looking at your suitcase over there, you've got 8 weeks to go until you go on holiday, but you've got the fucking beer gut, you fucking are dreading the beer gut. It's just going to get bigger on holiday, obviously, anyway, if you're all inclusive and drinking loads of beers every single day, going out partying, and you're not confident taking your top off and you've had enough. You know, this is you. This is an aggressive 8 week cut, aggressive but safe. Okay, it's a good protocol. You drop 2 stone quickly as possible. 2 stone or 28 pounds or 12 kilograms, kg. Okay, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to go through the nutrition, training program, nutrition, the meal plans, how many calories you need, how much protein you need, how much fat you need, some recipes, and the exact training program with the sets and the reps, everything in there, so that you can come out of this in 8 weeks time feeling fucking brilliant, so that when you go on holiday you're not afraid to take your top off, you don't feel embarrassed about it, you can take your top off and not give a fuck because you're going to look fucking sweet. And once again, if you want to take a screenshot of these pictures as they come up, or click on the link in the description. It's a free 4 weeks coaching. Just double that, do that for 8 weeks, and you'll get there as well. So we are giving you away the coaching for free, either on screenshots in this video or in the link in the description. Follow it to the T, and you know you're going to be feeling brilliant on your holiday. Who knows, you might even have a six-pack if you stick to the plan. Right, so let's get into it. First things first, you cannot out-train a bad diet. So firstly, we're going to start with nutrition. The main thing that we always start with in nutrition is protein. Okay, so what we're going to aim for in your protein goal is 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. If you weigh 100 kilograms, then your protein goal is going to be 200 grams per day. Because we are doing a big calorie deficit, the goal is to not lose any muscle that you have. You maintain your muscle, so that's why we're hitting the high protein. Maintain your muscle mass and cut the body fat ASAP. Okay, so it's a high protein diet. We are doing this so we keep the essential amino acids. Your body needs essential amino acids. Protein gets broken down into amino acids. Some of these amino acids are essential amino acids. That means that it's essential that you eat them every day, and it's essential because your body cannot create them inside yourself. Your body can create fat, it's lipogenesis, it can create some fats, it can create sugar, which is gluconeogenesis, but it cannot create these essential amino acids. So it's essential that you eat them every day. If you don't eat enough protein, you don't get enough amino acids, you end up losing muscle. We don't want to lose muscle, we want to lose body fat. So we're having a high protein diet, 2 grams per kilogram of body weight, and so that preserves your muscle that you have, if you have any, and you lose fat instead of muscle. Okay, yeah, just before we leave that, protein is essential for your skin, your bones, all your cells in your body, your hair, your nails, and your muscles. Okay, so we need them essential amino acids. So next up, we are going to be looking at how much fat that you need. Now, again, we have essential fatty acids, so we'll be focusing on them. There's omega-3s. You don't want to be going on a low fat diet. That will fuck up your hormones, like your testosterone. Can fuck up your brain. Your brain is made of fat, so you need it for that. You need cholesterol, you need your vitamin D. All this stuff comes from fat. So we will be focusing on 0.5 grams of fat per kilogram of body weight. So i.e., if you weigh 100 kilograms, mate, then you will have 50 grams of fat. So they are your protein and then your fat. So essential fatty acids, things that come in your egg yolks, your salmon, your mackerel, if you want avocado, olives, nuts, and things like steak and minced meat and chicken thighs. This also has fats in it as well. If you're cooking, we're using olive oil, so you're getting plenty of saturated, monounsaturated and polyunsaturated, full mixture of fats to sustain your health, your testosterone. We do not want to be tanking your testosterone too. If you do this for too long, low calories, low fat, then your testosterone is going down low, and then you have a load of other problems to deal with. So 0.5 grams of fat per kilogram of body weight. 100 kilo guy, 50 grams of fat. Okay, so going on the basis of a 100 kilo guy, we've got 200 grams of protein and we've got 50 grams of fat. That's our target so far. Okay. Lastly, in the macronutrients, we are talking about carbohydrates. Carbohydrates, again, we will stick with 0.5 grams per kilogram of body weight. So your 100 kilo guy, again, having 50 grams of carbs. These carbs will only come in your post-workout meal. So on the days that you work out, you have these in your post-workout meal. And when I say carbs, I'm talking about starchy carbs. I'm not talking about salad vegetables. Salad vegetables and stir-fry vegetables is fiber, not starchy carbs. There's no calories in that fiber. You can eat as much salad and stir-fry as broccoli, cucumber, cauliflower, that courgette, and peppers, and that. You can eat as much as you want of that as you want. What I'm talking about, the carbs, is for your post-workout meal. After you've done a training program, your muscles are ready to absorb glucose. Now your starchy carbs turns into glucose. So I'm talking about porridge, bread, pasta, rice and potatoes. These turn to glucose. They help your body to recover quickly, help your muscles to recover from your workout. As they're going into the muscles, they help pull the protein into the muscles as well. So you're getting protein and glucose into your muscles. You cannot put on fat for about an hour after you've done your training. So you're going to have your carbs post-workout. Okay. So yeah, we have the 3 macros. I'm not including a different macro called alcohol. I'm imagining that you're not going to be drinking alcohol for 8 weeks because you're looking forward to your fucking holiday in Ibiza or Ayia or whatever it is in 8 weeks time, and that's when you're going to drink, because you're trying to get cut as much as possible from now to then. So forget about drinking, especially at home, especially in the midweek. Forget about drinking. This plan does not include alcohol. You've got your protein, you've got your fats, and then you've got your carbohydrates. So 100 kilo guy, we'll go with 200 grams of protein, 50 grams of fats, and 50 grams of carbs. And them carbs, the starchy carbs that I'm counting, will only come in your post-workout meal directly after your training. Don't forget, you can take screenshots of this up here, or you can go in the description of the video and download the whole 4-week free coaching program there, and it will be sent directly to your phone, emailed to you, and then it will all be nice and prettily pictured for you to use straight away. An example meal plan of this, it's just an example. If you want more, click on the link, and there's lots more different meals in there, but this is an example that you can use. Take a screenshot. If you want to have this for the next 60 days, you can. Okay, so for breakfast, 3 eggs, 50 mils of egg whites, 4 bacon medallions, and a handful of spinach. Okay, that could be your breakfast. Lunch, 200 grams of chicken, 20 grams of almonds, and as much green veggies as you want, broccoli and runner beans and stuff like that. Okay, that could be your lunch. Then post-workout, whatever time that is, whether that's at 6 in the morning, 12 in the afternoon, or 5 in the evening, straight after your workout, you've got 50 grams of whey protein and 60 grams of porridge. Put that in with either skimmed milk or with water. That is high protein and high carbs post-workout. Okay, and then your dinner could be 200 grams of fillet steak. Okay, and then salad, as much salad as you want. Spring onions, cucumbers, tomatoes, peppers, all that salad stuff, leafy greens, spinach, lettuce, cabbage, as much salad as you want, and then a low calorie French dressing. They do them in Asda, Tesco's, all them shops. Low calorie French dressing, or if you don't want that, you could have vinegar, salt, pepper, or lemon, squeeze the lemon juice all over it. You can make them salads taste really nice. So 200 grams of steak salad, and then pre-bed, before you go to bed, one more meal, 400 grams of fat-free or low-fat Greek yogurt, 70 grams of frozen berries. Now the trick with the frozen berries is, as you take them out of the freezer, put them in the bowl, put them in the microwave for 30 seconds. Okay, now they're not frozen anymore, because eating frozen berries ain't too nice on your teeth. So put them in the microwave 30 seconds, and then they defrost, and you could just mash them up with a spoon. They make a nice jam out of it. Stick your yogurt on that, and then you have a natural sweet tasting yogurt pudding, high in protein. 400 grams is like 37 grams of protein, and you have that before bed or after dinner as your pudding, whenever. That's an example plan. I'll put a picture of it up there. You can take a screenshot of that, or you can download the whole program from the description. Now, if you stick to this rigidly, then macros, the calories, protein, fats and carbs as described, you do it religiously, after 21 days you can have a refeed day. Refeed day will help to boost your metabolism. It will be a reward for you for doing 3 weeks, 21 days, and you're allowed to have free carb meals, so you can have carbs to your lunch and your post-workout meal and your dinner. I don't care if that's more porridge oats or potato, sweet potato, white rice, something like that, or pasta or bread if you want. But potatoes or white rice are the best. But that is if you stick to it. So if you're going out one of these weekends and you're drinking beer, you didn't stick to it. Okay. If you have cheat days because you ate your kids' McDonald's leftover chips, you didn't stick to it. So I'm talking about if you really stick to it 100%, then after 21 days you get the refeed day. Boost your metabolism. Okay. Don't fuck it up at the weekends. No pub, no McDonald's. Then you get the refeed days. Remember, this is just for 8 weeks. It's not forever. If you do it like this, you will get fucking shredded within 8 weeks. You'll lose a lot of fat faster than you've ever done before, faster than you believe you can. Trust me, it will work. You just have to stick to it, and then you will earn that holiday. Okay. Next up, we're going to get into the training. So with this training program, I will put the pictures up here, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. We are going with a split, which we call push, pull, legs, and zone 2. Push is chest and triceps. Pulling is your biceps and your back. Legs is legs. And zone 2 is the cardio day. So you don't do weights more than 3 days in a row. Zone 2, low intensity cardio. And then you go back again. And that doesn't have to. So example, it could be Mondays push, Tuesdays pull, Wednesdays legs, Thursdays zone 2, but it doesn't have to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and if you miss a day, then you just carry on with the next one. Okay, so you've got push, pull, legs, and then zone 2. Zone 2 is anything, well, you get your heart rate. Hopefully you've got a heart rate monitor, whether you've got a Fitbit, a Whoop band, or a chest strap, or a Garmin, Apple Watch, any of them things that record your heart rate while you're doing cardio. Is amazing. If you haven't got one, message me and I'll send you a link to one that's on Amazon, which is 20 quid. You don't need any software or anything. It's a free software. So a chest strap one, which is the top, the best. The wrist ones are okay, but when we start getting hard in the cardio, I like the chest ones because it's got much more accuracy. But zone 2 is, where you're in the fat burning zone, so your body's burning fat. We're not really going for it flat out, where you could be losing muscle and getting stress on the central nervous system, and then you'd need a recovery day the next day. You do zone 2, then you could do it again tomorrow. So I like to do zone 2 while we're losing fat on low calories. Losing fat, zone 2 is king, and you can do it for longer. Okay, so days 1, 2, 3 and 4, push, pull, legs and cardio. Zone 2. Zone 2 example may be 120 BPM to 150 BPM, around about there. Let's say 130 to 145 BPM, I mean beats per minute on your heart rate, beats per minute. If you haven't got any fucking heart rate monitor at all, it's not the end of the world. You're going a scale of 1 to 10. You're going for about a scale of 3 to 4 out of 10, where 1 would be sitting down on the sofa watching telly. 10 out of 10 would be running away from a lion, fucking flat out, or in a boxing match, knackered. We don't want it to be quite that high at 7 or 8 out of 10. Just about 3, 4, 5 out of 10. You should be able to talk while you're doing it. just about be able to hold a sentence together. Whereas if you're in zone 10, you wouldn't be able to talk one word because you're so flat out. Okay, and if you're just doing zone 1 and you're just sitting down doing nothing, you're not really burning any calories. And also the zone 2 cardio, I don't care if it's an indoor bike, a cross trainer, a rower, a treadmill incline walk-in, jog-in, or one of the Stairmasters, whatever one you fancy. Just get your heart rate into that zone 2 and just hold it there. Okay, more to come on that. Just a quick caveat now, if you've got loads of fat to lose and you want to push hard, on top of the training program that I'm going to give you now, push, pull, legs, cardio, I would add on top of this some more zone 2 cardio after you've done your weights. So for example, on Monday you did chest and tries push day. Weeks 1 to 3, see up here, weeks 1 to 3, you're going to add 15 minutes of LISS zone 2. LISS and zone 2 is the same thing, low intensity steady state cardio, or zone 2. Okay, so weeks 1 to 3, add 15 minutes of cardio after your workout. Weeks 4 to 5, add 20 minutes of cardio after your workout. Weeks 6 to 8, add 30 plus minutes of cardio after your weight training. Now we're pushing it harder as we get closer to the end. Remember, it's not forever, it's the last big push, the sprint finish. 30 plus minutes. Do as much time as you can, stay in that place, in that gym, or what your calendar or your diary allows you to get away with. If you've got a wife and she's telling you to get home, okay. If she doesn't care that you're at the gym, stay there until you fucking can't be bothered to do it anymore. But yeah, if you've got a lot of fat to lose, add some cardio, zone 2 or LISS, low intensity steady state, after the weight training, not before, after. Steps, are you tracking your steps? Is a great way to burn body fat. Doing a 45-minute walk is 4,500 steps. The magic number out there is 10,000 steps a day. It doesn't have to be that, it just has to be a bit more than what you're doing. So if you've got a step tracker, which we all have on our phone, if you haven't got a Apple Watch or whatever, step tracker, Fitbit, whatever, track your steps for the week, and next week aim for 1,000 more. Just do 1,000 more than you did last week. Every week try to increase your steps. Even if you went out for a 10-minute walk at lunchtime or in the morning or after your dinner, then you are going to add 1,000 steps. So just try to add 10 minutes walking per day each week. You get a little bit more. Okay, not forever, just for this 8 weeks. Okay, and you are going to be ripped on your holiday. Reminder, the whole program here is ready to be sent to your email box. Just click on the link in my description. It's the free 4-week coaching program. Okay, so now we're going to get into the training program itself. We'll put a PDF up there so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Day 1 is your push or your chest and triceps day. Day 1, or the Monday. Exactly, there's the picture there is a cable fly crossover. Cable machine doing flies. And it says 3 sets of 15 reps with a 1-minute break. So a set of 15 reps. So you're going to do 15 reps, that's 1 set. Then you're going to have a 1-minute break, and you're going to do it 2 more times. So you do 3 sets in total. Okay, that on the cable machine. Then you're going to find the chest fly pec machine. If they haven't got that, then do it again on the cable machine. Pec fly machine, using your elbows this time, in and out, slowly out, fast in, slowly out. 3 sets of 12 reps with a 1-minute break. If you don't have a long enough break, it means that you didn't go hard enough, didn't try hard enough. You don't need a break. And if you have too long a break, maybe you're just going to be there in the gym for too long, and it's going to take you forever to get it done. Next up, we've got incline chest press on a machine. Now, it can be on the machine, it can be done with the dumbbells, it can be done with the bars. As a beginner, I love you to use the machines because it helps you to get the right range of motion. It can't go wrong, and you can push heavier because you can just let go at any time and drop it. And you've got the bar, you drop it on your head. You've got the dumbbells, big chance of dropping it on your face. And you've also got to get them up there, so it's a bit more advanced. So machines is where we start with, and I still use machines to this day. Love them if you've got good machines there. So incline chest press, okay, 4 sets of 7 to 9 with a 90-second break. So 4 sets of 7 to 9. So what I'm saying is, if you can do 7, good. If you can do 9, okay. If you can do more, if you could do 10, then you need to go heavier. So when you get it, You get to 7 reps, and the next time you get that up to 9 reps, try and get it to 10 reps, and then you need to go up to a weight so it's heavier, and then you'll only be able to do 7, and you get stronger, you go 8, then 9, next week you'll be able to do 10, then you go up a weight again, and then you'll be back down to 7 reps. Okay, so there's a rep range between 7 to 9 with 90-second breaks. Okay, then we move on. Then the first one was an incline, so it's going slightly up, hitting your upper chest. Then we've got the straight chest press machine. Again, can be done with the dumbbells or the bar, but I prefer the machine as a beginner. And we've got 4 sets of 12 reps with an 80-second break. Okay, follow exactly what it says there. Now 12 reps is your maximum weight that you can lift. If you're doing 40 kilos and you could do 13 reps, then you need to go up to 42 kilos. Okay, and then when you get that 42 kilos up to 13 reps, you need to go up again, so 45 kilos. So you can only do 12 reps. That's your maximum weight. Really try as hard as you can to lift. Focus on getting stronger. Change the belief like you need to get strong. Getting strong is not going to injure you. Getting strong is going to help you. Okay, then we move on to what we got as two supersets. Superset means that you do 2 exercises in a row, and then you get your break. Normally it's A and then B. Here we've got a lateral raise machine, shoulders. That's A, 3 sets of 12. So you do 12 reps of that, and then you'll go straight into dumbbell incline flies, laying back on the incline bench like that. Okay, so you do the lateral raises, then you do the chest flies, then you get a 1-minute break, then you do that 2 more times. 3 sets of that superset. Okay, then lastly on this one is the second superset is tricep rope pull downs using the cable machine. See the picture there. Have a look on our YouTube videos. There's millions of videos of how to do these exercises on YouTube. But yeah, there's a picture of one how you do it there. Tricep push downs on a cable machine. 3 sets of 10. And then sit-ups straight into. So you do triceps straight into weighted sit-ups, 3 sets of 10 again. Okay, that is your chest day. Day 1, chest day. Day 2 now, we've got pull day or back and biceps. Pull, back and biceps. See that picture up there? Take a screenshot or download the link in the description. Okay, so straight away again, we go to the cable machine. We've got reverse flies. Now we're working our back. Use cables to do that. 3 times 12, 1-minute break. Then you've got the machine there, like that. It's reversing the flies. These are working your rhomboids, your traps, and your lats all around the back and the back of the shoulders, the rear delts, or posterior deltoids. Okay, 3 times 12, 1-minute break. Then straight arm lat pull down. This is to prime your lats, these big muscles under here. Straight arm pull down from the cables. Watch the videos. 3 times 15 reps. If you can do more than 15, it's not heavy enough. Remember, everyone you do, it's a maximum weight. 1-minute break. Then you've got the low row machine. It's a seated row machine. It could be an isolateral row. It's a seated row machine. 5 sets, 7 to 10 with a 90-second break. Because with lower reps, it's going to be a heavier weight, so you get a little bit longer break. So you recover so you can go again. 5 sets of 7 to 10 on seated row or low row. And then after that, you've got 5 sets of a high row or a lat pull down machine. So a high row, you're pulling it down. 5 sets of 6 to 10 reps with a 90-second break. Okay. Then we're on to the supersets. Bicep curls on the cable and an upright row. So it's upright row first, or a high pull first on the cable machine. Supersets, that is A, and then you go straight into the bicep curls on the machine. So you've got a cable machine, one bit there and one bit there. You can set up the upright row on the left hand side, set up the bicep curl on the left, so you use both sides of the cable machine in one time. It saves you moving everything around every time you need to. The upright row, 3 times 12, straight into the bicep curls, 3 times 12, then you get a 1-minute break. Okay, then the last superset, working again on the upper back traps, face pulls, pulling the rope towards your forehead right here. 3 sets of 12. So you do 12 reps, then you go straight into seated incline bicep curls with the dumbbells. Okay, 20 reps. This is hard. Okay, face pull straight into dumbbell curls, then you get a 1-minute break. Bang. That is your back and biceps pull day. And we're on to leg day. Leg day might be a bit quicker, so it might give you a bit more time to do a bit of zone 2 afterwards, which is good to flush out all the lactic acid out from your legs and make you feel better, so you can walk again tomorrow. You don't get such bad DOMS that you can't walk. Okay, leg extension machine. Every gym should have one of them. Leg extension 3 times 12 with a 1 minute break. Then you go, that does your quads. Okay, the front of your legs. Then you're going to go on to the leg curl machine, 3 times 12 with a 1 minute break. That's doing your hamstrings. So now you've warmed up the front and the back of your legs, ready for the big push, which is your leg press. So find the leg press machine. If you can't find that, then you might want to do squats with a bar or with a Smith machine. But most gyms should have a leg press machine. 3 times 10 to 12, that's a rep range. If you can do 10, good. Try to get up to 12. When you can get up to 13, it's not heavy enough anymore, then you go up a weight. 1 minute break. Okay, then deadlifts. Watch some videos on deadlifts of how to do good deadlifts so you don't get a bad back. Keep your back straight, chest up, bum out, pull up, deadlift. It's just like picking up the suitcases that you're going to be picking up when you go on holiday in 8 weeks time. Deadlifts 3 times 8 to 10. Okay, if you can do more than 10, make it heavier. 1 minute break. Then you're going to finish that off with walking lunges with the dumbbells. 3 sets of, it hasn't got a range, but I want you to do 25 steps that way and 25 back. Okay, 25 on each leg, walking lunges. Do 25 there, 25 back, then you get a 1 minute break. Okay, that is your leg day. So where's your weights? You've got your pushing, your pulling, and your legs. Okay, then the last day, day 4, is your zone 2 cardio. 45 to 60 minutes, 120 to 145 beats per minute. Use your heart rate monitor if you've got one, if it's an Apple Watch or an Aura ring or a chest strap. If you can't, then you're going to go for 3 to 4 out of 10 effort. Shouldn't be able to, you should just be able to talk, but not totally out of breath. Okay, that's that. And then don't forget, add, if you've got more time, if you've got a lot more fat to lose, add in the zone 2 low intensity steady state cardio after your workouts, and as long as you've got to be in there. You want to try to add a little bit more each one though. So let's go back, remind myself for you. Weeks 1 to 3, you're going to add 15 minutes on. Weeks 4 to 5, you're going to add 20 minutes onto the cardio onto the end of the workout. And then weeks 6 to 8, 30 minutes or more onto the end of the workout. So it gets longer. So your body's doing more than it did last week. That's called progressive overload. So you can deal with adaptation. Your body gets used to doing it. So we need to make it harder and harder and harder. Okay, you do this and you've earned your fucking space on the beach on holiday. Okay, all of that there, take the screenshots, click on the link in the description, download the free program. It's all free. We'll send it to your email. If you have got a lot of weight to lose, then you might want to watch my video on how to lower your testosterone. Link up there. Watch one of my other videos. Thank you for watching, man, and have a good holiday. Let me know how you get on. Bye bye.